Hey guys, Jeffrey here. A little tired. I know you're just all so shocked by that. Oh, Jeffrey's tired while he's doing a video? That never happens. Yeah, this week we're doing personal stories. Last time we did personal stories, I did something a little heavy, and I was kind of like looking at the requirements. The idea behind us doing personal stories is for you to get an idea of who we are besides just, queer people. So, because we're people. We just happen to also be queer, that's kind of how it works. I thought I would tell you about something that you probably wouldn't guess just by looking at me. During my second year of college, my sophomore year, I actually ran a nonprofit. Just kind of accidentally fell into it. It's called Sober Shuttle. The Ashlands. Oh, there are crumbs on this, dude. Sorry, I like things to be clean, but I'm a messy person naturally, so it's chaos. It was called the Ashland Sober Shuttle, right? The idea was I had this van. I still have this van. Its name is Edna. It's a 7-seater. It's a 1995 Dodge Caravan, and she is my pride and joy. And I was like, hey, I'm completely substance free. All my friends are always partying, not always being safe, and someone has to make sure that they don't kill themselves accidentally, so I decided I would. It became this kind of official thing, I guess, where I was just taking care of all my friends using my van. And then word got around that there was this kid named Jeffrey who had this sober shuttle. And next thing I know, some of my friends made me business cards as a early Christmas gift. They gave it to me in October, and they called it early Christmas. I love them so much. And they also made me this T-shirt, said Sober Shuttle on it, and I used that as my work shirt. It was my uniform, and I ended up being on duty every night from 9 p.m. to 3 a.m. and just taking care of people, because, again, someone had to. Here's the thing: is I see it as a necessary service. We know that people are going to go out and be stupid and make mistakes, and I just wish that more people would realize that, especially around college age, there are kids who need a safety net. What I provided was an emergency service for them to get home. It wasn't meant to be used on a regular basis. Some people did, and we had to kind of push them out of the nest a little bit and be like, hey, you need to not use this regularly. But it was a good thing. I felt like I was able to help a lot of people. But it did leave me with some good stories, and I have a million of them, but they're not going to fit into one video for you today, so there's just one in particular I wanted to share. So I get this call at, like, I think it was like 2:45, so it ended up being my last round of the night. It's this voice on the other end, and it says, Elmo needs a ride to Oak Street. To which, of course, I say, what? To which the voice says, Elmo needs a ride to Oak Street. To which I say, where is Elmo? Well, Elmo started off on Sesame Street, but then he got lost, and now he's on the college campus in front of Cascade Dining. Okay. I go to the location, and sure enough, there is this 6 foot tall-ish figure of Elmo from Sesame Street. Full-on Muppet costume, full-on regalia, red and fuzzy and with this giant Muppet head. It was terrifying a little bit. I mean, it was adorable and it was scary as all get out. So I pull up by the side of the road, and this giant Muppet starts, coming toward the car, and he opens the car door, and he gets in, and he says, Elmo's really thankful. And I'm like, okay. Elmo's head doesn't fit in the car because it's so big, so he has to kind of, like, maneuver himself so that he's like this, and his Muppet eyes are just staring into my soul. His head would fit if he had taken it off and, like, laid it down in his lap, but I wasn't about to ask Elmo the Muppet to take off his own head because this seemed like someone who was so into his role that I doubt he would have acknowledged the fact that he, wasn't a Muppet. So I was trying to make conversation with a Muppet, and I'm like, so how's Elmo doing today? Fine. Anything exciting happened tonight? Not really. So I just let it go. So I get to the house, right? On the porch, there are these three hipster guys smoking what I think was a spliff, and they had like sweater vests, and like the one guy had like a band t-shirt with like a sport coat. They all had like the big hipster glasses. And so I get up to the house and coming down to a stop, and then they see Elmo and they all turn into middle-aged mothers. Like not literally that I'm not gonna ask you to suspend your disbelief that much, but they come flying down from the porch and they're just like, Elmo, where have you been? We've been worried sick. So Elmo gets out of the car and he's like, Elmo missed you. Elmo's fine, don't worry. So the two of them like take Elmo out of the car and bring him inside, presumably for hot cocoa, though I don't know how he's gonna drink it through his Muppet costume mouth thing. And the one guy like leans in through the open passenger window and he kind of looks at me and he goes, man, you tried to take care of them, but it's hard, you know? They grow up so fast. And I just kind of look at him and I'm like, how much fun is this for you? And he kind of looks at me and he goes, a lot of fun. So that was a fun night for me. My sophomore year had a lot of undue stress, I think, due to the fact that I had this weird superhero complex. Like a super mom almost, but yeah. And I think that I just want to let you know that we all really want to make a difference and help people, but there is a line. Um, Never put yourself in a situation where you're scared for your own safety. That's not a good place to be. But yeah, there were a lot of things that happened. I could do a whole series of videos just on Sober Shuttle, but maybe I'll do another one of these videos sometime about Sober Shuttle. I don't know. Maybe on my personal channel. If you want to see more videos about Sober Shuttle, I guess you should comment and let me know. But since like only 2 of you ever comment on these things, probably not going to happen. But anyway, I should get going. I've got a rehearsal tonight, so I'll edit this video. But yeah, best wishes to all y'all. Hope everything's going well. We are halfway through the term here, so things are all... Okay, bye.